iOS 16. This is probably the most anticipated iOS update. I'm sure you must have seen sneak peeks from the last Apple event when it is made available to the general public this autumn. As promised during the company's annual WWDC keynote, it will have several enhancements centered on communication, personalization, and privacy. This update comes with several improvements for your Messages app, iPhone Wallet app, and lock screen to highlight a few. A public beta version of iOS 16 will be released in July, but the developer beta is presently available. When iOS 16 does become widely available, it will probably do so along with the hotly anticipated iPhone 14. The iPhone 8 models and newer will be compatible with the new software, but sadly, the iPhone 6s and the 7 series will not be able to house this new iOS. RIP iPhone 7. In this video, we're going to be looking at the 10 top iOS 16 features. Hello and welcome to Krrazzy Tech. Here we discuss the latest tech gadgets and inventions. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you ever have any concerns, questions, or opinions about the video, don't be shy. Just leave a comment down below. Now let's get into the video. Number 1. A new lock screen that can be customized. The lock screen on your iPhone is one of the features you tend to glance at the most, especially if it has a Face ID. The lock screen on the iPhone has undergone the biggest overhaul to date with iOS 16. Hold down the button to change your lock screen. To test out numerous different looks, swipe. Every style modifies the front and color filter for the lock screen, background image to make everything blend all together. Similar to Google's Material U, which debuted with Android 12, this has an Apple vibe to it. Additionally, you can change the fonts used for the time and date, as well as add lock screen widgets like a calendar, activity rings, and a thermometer. The widgets resemble complexities on the lock screen of the Apple Watch. You can also create many lock screens that are individually personalized with various widgets, and you can quickly swipe between them. A photo shuffle option is also available, which automatically switches the images on your lock screen. We had thought Apple would include an always-on display as one of its features. Nearly all Android phones have it, and the Apple Watch also has it. One can hope for one in the iPhone 14 model. Number 2. Edit and unsend messages feature. As the Apple SVP of Software Engineering, Craig Federighi, unveiled 3 of the most demanding additions for the messaging app, he said embarrassing typos are a thing of the past. You'll be able to edit sent messages in iOS 16 first. You can therefore amend a message after it has been sent if you discover a typo. Under the messages on the status, a little edited appears. Furthermore, and possibly the coolest new feature for me, you can instantly recall a message that has already been sent, using the undo send function, which allows you to stop a message from being read and ideally make it appear less chaotic to your friends and family if you mistakenly send an incomplete message. You can flag threads and messages as unread last when you don't have time to react to a message right away, but want to be certain you do so later. This could be a great tool to use. Number 3. Notifications and live activities. Because alerts can occasionally obscure the picture on your lock screen, iOS 16 places notifications at the bottom of your display. Instead of being organized into a list as you receive them, they show as a vertical carousel. This should make using your iPhone with one hand easier and improve its appearance. Similarly, iOS 16 tries to fix a different notification issue. Sometimes a single app will send you a string of notifications, such as the result of a basketball game. Instead of receiving a constant stream of interruptions, a new feature for developers called Live Activities makes it simpler to keep on top of events occurring in real time from your lock screen. It should be simpler to track workouts, sporting events, or even the status of an Uber ride thanks to Live Activities. Number 4. Skip CAPTCHAs using private access tokens. CAPTCHAs are used to confirm that the human and not a robot is accessing a service or website. They frequently require deciphering oddly spelled letters or locating all the pictures that feature trucks, which is why most people find them frustrating. Apple intends to start using private access tokens in place of these unpleasant exchanges with iOS 16. Websites that support private access tokens will essentially log you in and verify that you are a real human, without you having to play any of the standard CAPTCHA games, as per a video on Apple's website illustrating the tokens. We can't declare that CAPTCHA will be obsolete once iOS 16 is released to the general public because Apple claims in the video that the company is collaborating with other businesses to expand support for the functionality. But if the idea is implemented, it might offer some respite. Number 5. Wallet and Apple Pay Later. In addition to more security and privacy features, your wallet app will also support ID cards from more states. Furthermore, you can safeguard your identity and age using iOS 16. The wallet app will therefore display your ID and the fact that you are over 21 rather than your precise birth date. With apps like Mail and Messages, iOS 16 makes sharing keys simpler. Your buddy can add the key to their iPhone's Wallets app after they receive it. Apple stated that it is aiming to ensure that shared keys are a common practice and available to everyone. With the addition of Apple Pay Later, a service akin to Klarna that allows you to divide the amount of an Apple Pay transaction into 4 equal installments over 6 weeks with no interest or penalties. Apple Pay will support new payment kinds. The Wallet app allows you to handle upcoming payments, making it simpler to keep track of due dates and payments. But Apple Pay goes further than that. You can now track Apple Pay orders thanks to a new feature that also enables retailers to send out thorough receipts and tracking date. The progress of all your orders should be easy to keep track of as a result. Number 6. Visual Lookups, Tap and Drag for Photos. With the help of your images, Visual Lookup in iOS 15 can recognize things like dogs, plants, and famous buildings. The advancement of this is made with iOS 16. You can remove a photo's content, like the puppy in the picture above, from the background by touching it, and then upload it to programs like Messages. In essence, it's a tap-and-hold tool that gets rid of the background of a photo. Although Apple occasionally exaggerates the phrase magic, this feature truly epitomizes it. Number 7. Focus Filter and Focus Mode Updates. Focus Mode has been given multiple updates. The first incorporates focus behavior into lock screen appearances and widgets. As a result, you may set up 2 lock screens, one for work focus and the other for fitness. With the addition of particular focus filter apps on your iPhone, you can now use the focus mode. For instance, depending on the focus mode that is selected, you can restrict the tabs that are displayed in Safari. Number 8. Apple Maps now include transportation fare cards. Many updates will be made to the map trips, with up to 15 different stops along the way can be planned. You can share a trip you've started planning on your Mac to your iPhone using the Maps app. The ability to view transit price predictions and top off a fare card from within Apple Maps is similar to what Google introduced for Google Wallet in Android 13. Number 9. SharePlay now appears in Messages. With the new iOS 15 feature SharePlay, you may share an experience with a friend over FaceTime. You can do things like watch TV shows and listen to music simultaneously. With iOS 16, you can use FaceTime to find more apps that enable SharePlay. However, the fact that Apple made SharePlay work in the Messenger app was arguably one of the smartest things they did for SharePlay. This was one of the top demands for application developers, according to Apple. You can now launch SharePlay with a friend while conversing in Messages when you wish to watch a blockbuster movie together. Number 10. Security Check seeks to assist individuals in abusive relationships. A new function called Safety Check is designed to help those who are in violent situations. It enables you to examine and modify an iPhone's passwords, messages, and other application access rights to location information. And to round things off, we've already discussed some of the keynote centerpieces from Apple, but as time goes on, we're sure to learn a lot more about what Apple Mobile OS will look like in the future. So ensure you stay updated with us by subscribing to the channel and also like the video as we bring more interesting content. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.